Hey there, I'm GerMichael Cole. Welcome to High Notes with GerMichael, a chat and chill podcast. You are listening to part 2 of Receiving the Energies of the Super Full Moon in Aries, recorded live September 29th, 2023. Listen, let me share something with y'all. Do you know for a long time, I went around thinking that God didn't love me and that God was punishing me because the many prayer lines that I stood in, the many deliverance services that I participated in, the fasting, the tarrying that I did because I kept asking God, take this away from me. Take this feminine qualities and traits away from me. And so because I felt like he didn't take it away from me, he didn't love me. I felt like I was being punished. And so you know how hard that can be on a person? Like, that's really, really, really hard. Like, God don't love me because he won't take these feelings away from me. He won't take these mannerisms away from me. But I have to come to realize and understand that, no, that had nothing to do with anything. I was sitting at the beach one day. And it was on a Sunday. It was back in 2016. I had just come back from Tampa from the Kojic AIM convention, and instead of going to church that particular Sunday, because I got back that Saturday, so instead of going to church that Sunday, I was strongly led to the beach. I got to the beach, I set myself up. As I began to sit there, I began to focus on the waves, on the water. And all of a sudden, I began to feel what I known as the presence of the Holy Spirit come over me. Tears began to roll down my eyes. Because in that moment, sitting at the beach, connecting with the waves, I began to feel the love of God like I've never, ever, 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 ever felt in my life before. I was 36 at the time. 36 years old, grew up in church, and knew everything about church, could tell you everything about church, but have never really experienced the love of God the way that I experienced it that day, sitting on the beach. Changed my life forever, because God showed me that he loved me just as I was. That experience changed my entire life, like my whole outlook as it regards to church. And so that was actually the beginning of the end for me as it regards to how I viewed my dedication to the religious organization. Now listen, I am proud of my background. I am proud of where I came from, because it is my foundation. It has helped me to become who I am, but it was a foundation. Okay? It was a foundation. Life had more. Okay? This existence is more. Religion is a small aspect of this existence. And because I came into that understanding, because I came into that awareness, I was able to see the more. I was able to see the greater. Because for me, religion had become a ceiling with a cap. I can only go this far because in religion you can only go but so far, okay? Because outside of that, oh, that's not God. You'll hear that. That's not God. Be careful, of forsaking all that stuff. And so, realizing and understanding that it is meant as a foundation for you to build upon. The thing is the house or the building that you build on your foundation is not going to look like everyone else's, okay? Because you have different tastes. You have different things that you like. Your house is not going to look like everybody else's house because what your needs and wants calls for other things, more things, right? You maybe you want a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom, and so you're going to build your house according to that. And so even your style, right? Like how you style your home. Like it's not going to look like the next person. And so for anyone to think that we're all supposed to live by this one rule, this one way of being, this one way of doing things, that is so restrictive. That is so limiting. And we're supposed to be serving an almighty God. It's like you put God in a box. Oh, God only operates like this. That is not of God. Okay. All right. Anyway, that's not the conversation I'm having. What I was saying is that I honor where I come from is because it was necessary for me to experience in order for me to evolve into who I came here to become, to do what I came here to do. So utilizing that foundation for the greater good, coming into greater awarenesses, coming into greater levels of seeing, greater levels of being is what's most important. We are always meant to evolve, and so if you are staying in one place for too long, you're not growing. How are you growing? Me personally, and this is my own personal thing, but I listen, and this was the way, but I feel like if you belong to an organization or a ministry, because the thing is let's first of all, let's be practical and look at the education system. We're not going to look at it in the way that it's not being properly used, but we're just going to look at the matriculation system of it, okay? In the education system in school, there is no way you stay in the same grade for more than one semester, more than one school year, okay? You'll be looked at interestingly, okay? You go to elementary, you go to kindergarten, elementary, grade school, middle school, junior high, junior, community college, junior college, college. You get your associates, bachelors, your masters. You see what I'm saying? There's always a matriculation. But when church, they expect you to stay there and do the same thing all your life. How does that make sense? Like, the thing is this is just me. I'm saying this. I'm not saying that everyone needs to believe this way, but I'm just sharing, like, my views and how I'm seeing it. Like, it should make sense. Like, it should be a matriculation system. Like, you're supposed to be growing and you're supposed to be evolving. And so if you're a part of something that restricts you from growing and restricts you from being elevated, and I'm not talking about within, but I'm talking about allowing you to master your gifts, your talents, and abilities, and saying, now go out. You've done your time here. Now go out and be who you came here to be. That's the way it's supposed to be. But we understand it's all about the money. But we're not talking about that tonight. Anyway, I want to be able to leave with you a message from Spirit. I want to leave with you a crystal oracle message on what it is that is being called of you and what is being asked of you with the planetary energies and aspect right now. Okay, so here we go. I want to leave a message with you as it regards to the full moon in Aries. Okay, and so right now this is a time for you to, whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest in your life, whatever you see, I want you to really lean into who you are, because it is only by knowing who you are that you're able to manifest your reality. Tonight we're going to gain clarity in the direction that we're meant to take at this particular time in our lives. And so I want to leave a message with you as it regards to what Spirit and the universe wants you to know as it regards to how you should move forward, and first of all, how you are seeing yourself so that you're able to see your reality much clearer. Because how you're able to see yourself will help you to determine the movements you make. It's because you're now able to walk with a spunk in your step, but not just a spunk in your step, but also with pizzazz and sass and confidence. Here we go. Spirit, what is the message that you would like to share with us on this full moon in Aries as it regards to the direction in which we should take, the clarity that we need to move forward, and what it is that we're being called to do, what we're being drawn to do, and what we're being called forward in our lives? What is the message that you would like to share with us in regards to the next move in our life, the next step in our life? What is the message that you would like to share with us regarding our relationship with ourselves, our relationship with money, our relationship with our partners, with family? What is the message that you would like to share with us? Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, galactic team. What is the message that you would like to share with us as it regards to direction and clarity for our purpose, for our calling, for our passion, for our mission? What is the message? All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit them down and I'm going to cut them, and then I'm going to see what comes up. All right. Citrine. The message citrine. And I actually have a citrine. I didn't bring it over here with me. Citrine. So let's see what the citrine spirit. Now, I know I didn't do a whole breakdown of the crystals and the energetic and their energetic properties, but I'm going to allow the reading to clarify and to give whatever it needs to give. And if you would like to know more about that, we can talk personally. But the message is citrine, and I want you to, first of all, before I even go into the reading, it's because I want you to be open and to be receptive. So I want you to see the card, and I want you to be open. I want you to be open to receive whatever comes up for you. So right now, let's take a few breaths and to just ground and really to receive and to be receptive. It's because the only way you're able to receive is to, first of all, release and to ground ourselves. And so by that, I want to take a few breaths. So take a deep breath in, and release a full breath. So one more time, taking a full breath in with your nostrils, breathing deeply into the diaphragm, allowing it to expand slowly. Hold it for a second, and then I want you to exhale, releasing it softly, but allowing a complete exhale, and allowing your stomach, your diaphragm to inflate, to decrease inward, okay? So one more time, inhale, exhale. Okay, so now we're going to get into what Citrine is saying. And so, give me 1 second, let me find it. Thank you for doing this with me tonight. I went right to it. Okay, Citrine. So, the essential meaning is joyful expression. No, I'm sorry, joyful expressiveness. All right? Joyful expressiveness, exuberance, and happiness, letting go of any and all negativity. All right? I'll read that again. Joyful expressiveness, exuberance, and happiness, letting go of any and all negativity. Before I go into the reading, what I would like to share as it regards to that, develop a dominant vibration for yourself. And what that means, what that looks like is your default place of being. What is your default place of being outside of whatever you're experiencing in your life? What is your default place of state of being? What I've learned, what I've come to understand is that divine pure inspiration only comes from a place of joy. Yes? Divine pure inspiration comes only from a place of joy. And so, meaning that what is divine? Yes. What is divine pure inspiration? Divine inspiration is inspiration that yields immediate results. Divine inspiration is when it yields immediate results. So, divine inspiration is only found in a place of joy. So, meaning your default vibration, your state of being should be a place of joy. Now, I'm not saying that through the experience of life, you're not going to have moments where you're not necessarily in a place of joy. But the thing is even though you're experiencing what you're experiencing, because you trust and you know that you are always guided and directed, therefore you're always protected and you're provided for. That's why you can be in a default place of joy. Your state of being is joy, because you know and you realize, you understand that I am always guided and directed. Therefore, I am always protected and provided for. So that's why you can live in a place of joy, even though you're experiencing moments in your life that it's not seemingly joyful. But because you know that all things are working for good. All things, everything is always working for your highest good. Even the moments that hurt, even the moments that may bring pain in the moment, but things are always working for your highest good. And so that's why you can live in a place of joy. That can be your default state of being, your default vibration. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the reading, but I wanted to share that. So, all right, so here we go. Now is the time for you to... Oh, this is so on time! Now is the time to be you. I can't make this up. Now is the time to be you and to experience the tremendous joy that is available to you. Oh, that's why I love this stuff, because it's real. You're taking me there, Duro. Okay, so here we go. With all the hard work you do to overcome your old patterns, heal the wounds of the past, and forgive yourself and others as you walk the healing path, you might find that you have forgotten how to just have fun and laugh. All right, I want to read it again. With all the hard work you do to overcome your old patterns, heal the wounds of the past, and forgive yourself and others as you walk the healing path, you might find that you have forgotten how to just have fun and laugh. Be happy today. Citrine Spirit is here to amplify the joy in your life. So feel it. Express it as if you are broadcasting it to the entire planet. Because you are. I'm reading, y'all. This is what it's saying. However serious life may feel, tune in here, guys. However serious life may feel, the conscious universe really wants all of us to have fun. So you are doing important work when you exuberantly share your joy with the world. Make time for pure playfulness and joy today. Yes, Mom says full moon and Aries speak. Yes, it's speaking. All right, so that was the general message. The way that this is broken down, this is an oracle message. What I do is I do oracle readings. Okay, I do oracle readings, and so this is a crystal healing oracle message. And so it helps you to heal your energy so that you're able to manifest those things that you're desiring to manifest in your life. Because essentially, the reason why you're not seeing what you desire or what you want is because of energetic blockages. And so in order for you to experience the life that you know that you deserve is to dissolve those energetic blockages, which means to transmute them. Let's keep going. Oh, yes. And this is so wonderful. I'm so glad you're tuning in, Neuro. He says, I'm an Aries, too. This was for me. I'm so glad that this resonates with you. Okay, so the next part of this is the relationship message. Now, when I'm doing these readings with my clients, and for those of you who don't yet know, I am a spiritual counselor and I am a life coach and spiritual counselor. That's who I am. That's what I do. Okay, so here we are. Yes, Neuro says joy is the key element of manifestation. And that's exactly it. That's exactly it. You can't get no clearer, no plainer than that. Okay, so right now what I'm getting ready to share is the relationship message. Now, what I like to share with others when I'm doing these messages for my clients is that the relationship message first is talking about your relationship with yourself. Okay? Your relationship with yourself, then your relationship with others. Your relationship with your relationship with finances, your relationship with the way you see things, your relationship with your family, like all of that. So here we go. In our relationships, we work to build foundations of love and trust. And one way to do that is through simply spending time together having fun. Do something with someone else, some activity you enjoy, or that neither of you have tried before. That will make your hearts happy. Being adventurous can be fun even if the experience doesn't turn out quite as you expected and the rain insists on falling on your parade. So, in situations like that, it's do you have expectations that has now become attachments? And so you're not able to really enjoy an experience because you're so heavily attached to how you feel like or you think that it's supposed to be happening or how it's supposed to be going. So really allowing yourself to look at that, like what type of attachment do you have with the outcomes in your life? Again, what types of attachment, and that also is how you show up in your relationship with your attachments. Okay, so let's continue. Being adventurous can be fun, even if the experience doesn't turn out quite as you expected, and the rain insists on falling on your parade. Intend to find something funny and positive in whatever you do with others today, and joy will be your gift, magnified by the power of Citrine Spirit. Remember, your joy encourages and inspires others. Let me say it again. Remember, your joy encourages and inspires others to let go of their sadness and cynicism, so don't hold back. Radiate happiness. That's the relationship message. The next message with this is the prosperity message. And so it says, to prosper is to thrive and flourish. And choosing to be joyful can take us out of the doldrums of our everyday tasks and into pleasure and happiness. Even if you have financial obligations to attend to today and you're not looking forward to the chore, bring a sense of fun to the table. You are building your wealth and engaging in the flow of abundance in the universal consciousness. Let me say that again. You are building your wealth and engaging in the flow of abundance. When you have a default vibration or mode or state of being, which is joy, like Neuro stated earlier, it is the key element of manifestation. Because, like I stated previously, when you're in a state of joy, it always provides divine inspiration. And divine inspiration always yields immediate results. Okay? So, in order to manifest what you're wanting to manifest, you have to be in a place of joy, but also with the peace of mind, knowing that all things are as they should be, knowing that all things work together for good, knowing that you are always guided and directed, therefore you are always protected and you are provided for. When you live on those truths, when you make those truths principles in your life, that then becomes your reality. Okay? That then becomes your reality, and because that is your reality, that is all you begin to manifest, is because that is all that you're consistently emitting. Alright? Joy doesn't offer resistance, it offers ease and flow. Yes, exactly. I love that. So, moving right along, you are building your wealth and engaging in the flow of abundance in the universal consciousness. Joyful enthusiasm can help you discover new ways to invest in expanding your wealth. The possibilities of prosperity are endless, so let yourself be happy at the thought of what you might co-create. There's one more section, and it's a brief one, but I want to share with you. Allow yourself to be okay with what is. And that can be hard for most. It's because what is what is most times what most people are not wanting to be in. The only way you're able to move forward from any difficult place that you may find yourself in is to see, first of all, where you are. By allowing yourself to be open to seeing where you are, allows you to gain clarity how to move forward. But if you're consistently resisting against where you currently are in your life, even in those difficult moments, like you're only attracting that same thing constantly, it's because you're resisting it. Let me say it to you like this. Where you focus your energy is where it grows. So if you're constantly denying and resisting where you are, you're constantly attracting that. It's because you're spending a lot of your time focusing on trying to get away from where you are instead of embracing it and allowing clarity to show you how to be able to move forward for that. It's because experiences are always bringing awarenesses. That's how we evolve. That's how we ascend. That's how we grow. And so if you're always looking to get to the next place, you're never really where you are in order to be able to move forward into the next space. I know I said a lot, but you get it. So, okay, so the last part is crystal spirit meditation. And so if you have a citrine crystal, if you're into crystals, or if you're desiring to get into crystals and this resonates with you, you can purchase a citrine crystal, and basically this is what you do as far as connecting with it. Okay, so here we go. Citrine is a stone that teaches us how to create abundance. I'm just going to stop right there. That's enough. Citrine is a stone that teaches how to create abundance. By taking action from an enthusiastic, heart-based place. It helps us recognize the value it helps us to recognize the value in all that we have, teaching us gratitude and the lesson that true abundance is not about monetary worth. So that's it. So I hope that this, I trust that this has given you clarity, so that you're able to have direction on how to show up in your current reality, so that you're able to create the reality that you know that you deserve, and you know that you want to engage and participate in. So this was fun. I enjoyed being able to connect with you. It was very, very random. I didn't know that I was going to be coming on at 11:11 tonight, but I did it. And the thing is, especially here we are. Let's just talk about it real quick. Especially with how I'm looking and, you know, what I had got going on. I was just like, oh, I don't know if I can come on like this. You know what I mean? I had all that going on. But because I was able to bypass all of that and understand the truth of the matter is that Spirit wanted to share. Spirit wanted to hang out and connect. And so we allowed ourselves to be free and open to be able to do that. And so we were able to share a message as regards to the energies that is being offered here. Okay? The energies that are being offered. The thing is, but unless you know what to tap into and how to tap into, sometimes we don't know that we have access to these things. I saw something that a church posted about this being harvest time, and that's exactly what this is. This is harvest time because this is the harvest full moon. Okay, in other areas, and Mom can correct me if I'm wrong, but the harvest moon is also referred to as the strawberry moon. I think. But it's all about creativity. It's all about standing in your true self, standing in your true power, standing in your creativity. Unless you know who you are, you aren't able to create from the truest of yourself. You have to know who you are, and in order to know who you are, you have to be able to be open to tapping into the more of you. Yes? So that means not being restrictive and being limited to things outside of you. That's all I wanted to share. Thank you again. I really appreciate being able to come on. I think that what I would like to do going forward, because I really do enjoy being able to share these moments of inspiration, these moments of enlightening, these moments of I don't know, revelation. Is I do enjoy sharing these things, and so I think that what I might I think that what I would like to do is on the full moons and new moons is actually come on and share these energies on a more consistent basis. And so I can definitely commit myself to that because I'm passionate. Excuse me. I'm passionate about everyone becoming their best versions of themselves. Yes, because that's who we came. That's who we came here to be. Our best and best versions of our best and better versions of ourselves.
Thank you for listening to part 2 of receiving the energies of the super full moon in Aries. It was important to me to share this recording because while I didn't know it at the time, this would be the birth of my podcast series. I wanted to show that by following the promptings of my guides, my spirit team, if you will, I was able to manifest a vision I had for starting a podcast 3 years ago. It suddenly came together under the energetic planetary aspects and alignment of the full moon in Aries in September 2023. This is how the astrological energies support us through our healing process, goals, and endeavors. If this resonates with you, subscribe and tune in weekly to High Notes with GerMichael, a chat and chill podcast on Spreaker or your favorite podcast platform. Thank you again for listening. Until next time, whatever you're doing today, make sure you're enjoying yourself.